Hello, my name is Kaarel Paap, and as you can see, I come from Estonian Patent Information Center, where I am chief specialist. At first, I would like to apologize because my PowerPoint presentation is a bit different than what you have in this presentation book. That's because I added some info and slides last evening and actually today also. But still, let's begin. First, some info about Estonian Patent Information Center, or as we can say, EPIC. The name in Estonian language is Patentinfokeskus. We are a national innovation supporting institution, and we mostly deal with technology transfer center issues. So we are like in between companies and also how they would gain better profits and also move forward with their IP-related questions. We are a government organization and we operate under Estonian Ministry of Economic Affairs. We have totally 11 IP consultants employed, and until the end of 2010 we were Estonian Patent Library. So we have been in this library business quite a long time, for decades, and we have been the main such library in Estonian country. We are also PATLIB center and only of such in our small country. And together with this PATLIB project, we are also involved in European Commission project iPorta. I guess some people here today also have been in this project and currently are. And maybe you have heard that in previous times the iPorta was called IP Europe Aware. So it's just continuation of the IP Europe Aware project. We are also having some issues, or not so much issues, but cooperation with WIPO, and this year we became the only WIPO depository library in Baltics area. We annually provide about 100 various reports and about 500 feedbacks to customers we deliver. So whenever there's a question an SME has, they usually contact us, we provide an answer, or we ask ourselves. We are not having all the answers to all the questions, but most likely we can at least direct them to a better person who probably has answer to the question. Now, the second part of this cooperation that I will explain you today is the Estonian Tax and Customs Board, or ETCB. As mostly in the tax and customs boards in countries deal, so does ours. Mainly they ensure the tax receipt of customs duties, and also they perform customs formalities, like they seize any kind of shipments, and if there is a question whether the product or the shipping has been IP related, then they ask or search or do the procedures to find out whether the product is counterfeit or not. Our customs and tax boards dealings are related to our location. We are the dark one, dark green. The other green countries are in European Union, and the gray ones are not. So it's quite usual that the customs deal with counterfeit products outside and inside European Union. The main, let's say, source for such products is, well, Russia, but still that's not the only place. All other usual sources of counterfeit products are also available, like China or other Asian countries. The main IPR infringing product categories are quite typical actually for us also. These are the electronical articles like cell phones or watches, or the really typical such products. It's usual that the counterfeit products have a CE marking on all the product, or at least on the package or on the box, but actually the requirements to meet CE marking has not met. And also sometimes you can find CE marking on a products that actually cannot even gain such CE marking, for example, chainsaws. And also when you talk to people who likely are the ones who send such products to Estonia or European market, and you ask them, why do you put the CE marking on such products, you can actually give away the idea that it's counterfeit by putting it on. Sometimes they say that it's not a CE marking, it's China export. So it's really, they sometimes don't know the topics really well. But again, the typical topics like footwear, pharmaceuticals, and perfumes or colognes, and health, personal care products. The pharmaceutical counterfeit market is really big. I read from a survey, I guess it was in one IP topic magazine, that currently they find that counterfeit pharmaceutical markets has even more profits than usual drug market together. So it is a big market. It's not some small thing that it's irrelevant to discuss or deal with. And the categories lists continue. The cigarettes, quite often from Russian dealers or providers, the cigarettes have just not been declared via customs, and they just meet all the let's say requirements to be sold on Russian market, but they just are not declared in Estonian customs.